Finally, here it is, the Hennessy Artistry Halo concert. Everyone from Zakes Bantwini to Crazy White Boy, Proverb, Flash Republic, Zonke, all together on stage to entertain you. And we sent Bridget along to this A-list event to cover it all for you.
From Cape Town to Soweto, Port Elizabeth to Umlazi and Pretoria. A blend of some of Mzansi's most amazing acts. It's an international phenomenon gone local. It was the Hennessy Artistry 2011. Tonight, their unique journey has brought them to their final destination. Welcome to the prestigious Hennessy Halo concert. This year's collaborating artists, Sipho Hotsix Mabuse, Flash Republic, Zonke, Crazy White Boy, Slikour, and Zakes Bantwini have been hard at work to create a track that's been dubbed a musical explosion. If there was one artist, group or individual that Flash Republic would love to do a collaboration with, who would it be?
Locally, I definitely like to do something with Crazy White Boy.
I'm really like a fan of the music. I'm just fortunate enough to be in the space where I can also be behind the mic, you know?
If I had to retrospectively talk about people that I would have wanted to work with, the Beatles still make it for me. That is one group that I've always believed have written music that will make people forever live and enjoy.
Internationally, that would be Anthony Hamilton. We're actually talking about it, and he's agreed to do a song with me, and I'm crossing my fingers that it happens sooner than later.
Anybody from the continent, I think maybe Punch or Two-Face or maybe Papa Wemba from Angola, you know? Yeah, I'd like to do a continental collaboration.
With over 40 years in the music industry, how has the landscape of the South African scene changed?
I guess every season has its moment. You know, the South African music scene has had its own treacherous moments. It has had its own challenges. But I believe now people are more open to South African music, new ideas, and the young people have taken the music to another level where the response has been overwhelming. And now suddenly people can talk about local musicians, and the fact that some of them are touring internationally is a feather on the cap.
Hennessy Artistry is a global phenomenon, and Hennessy is a brand that's, you know, come to be identified with the world of hip-hop. Then they throw a Sipho Hotsix into the mix. What did you feel when you got that call?
For me, I saw a company that wasn't really pushing brand, but really interacting with music as a vehicle. And pleasantly, what they have done is to ensure that South African identity is kept. I'd like to believe that I represent that identity with all the other musicians that I've been working with.
What does it feel like to share the same stage and be on the same album as someone like Sipho Hotsix?
It's amazing. It's an amazing feeling, you know. My mom, they grew up listening to Hotsix Mabuse, and you know, she's late now, but if she had to wake up and just see me sharing a stage with Hotsix, I'm sure she'll say, "I'm proud of you, my man." So yeah, I'm very proud of myself, and it's actually very humbling, you know, for me. When you work hard, you always wanna be attached to people that are really doing great stuff. So sharing a stage with Hotsix Mabuse, I just cannot explain the feeling.
This particular concert, the Halo concert?
Because it's angelic. No, I think because it's where everything comes together. So if you can imagine a halo, you know, we've been around the country, and this is kind of where all the artists, the whole campaign comes together.
Leroy, how are you enjoying Hennessy Artistry?
Oh man, it's awesome, you know. anytime you have a Hennessy in your hand, I always think to myself, it makes you look classy. It's a nice, stylish brand, you know, and they've put together a very beautiful evening. The music's great. The atmosphere is just bubbling, you know, it's nice.
It's so important to keep creating new genres of music. We can't be so separate. Music has to lead the way, and I think tonight really shows that the sponsors are on board with that idea. Music is supposed to be forward-thinking, and collaborating with all the talent is going to bring something very special.
All in all, the Hennessy Artistry proves that music is the language of angels, transcending cultures, diversities, and speaks to our souls. Here's to an incredible event in 2011 and hoping to make it bigger and better in 2012.